And now we go to Hamilton in Victoria to Pat Mugavin.
Yes, greetings, folks. Paddy Mugavin. I'm in Gunditjmara territory down in Warrnambool at the moment. Hamilton's my parish. I was privileged to get tied up with the Bowden story way back in 1979 in Mildura, and all the little kids, and a number of the kids weren't there at that stage. But Michael and Judy became my dearest friends, and I've been so honoured to be privileged to be such a part of the family over these 40 or more years, and part of many family ceremonies, births, and then marriages down the line, tied up with 6 marriages in the families, and then any number of baptisms, and so many other occasions. And the little bit I'd like to share is that myself and Michael had many very, very robust discussions about church in the world, and but particularly around, you might say, sacramentality and liturgical celebrations. How do we enculturate that which is so important to us and significant to us in our liturgies? And as we know, it's very hard to do that. It's been very difficult to move the church into enculturation modes. And so many discussions with Michael and his enculturation experiences in Alice, which have been quite amazing. But we were able to make some of that happen in the family celebrations, and most especially with you, Jella and Gordon, with your wedding 2 years ago. It was and described in the book. Quite an extraordinary bringing together of cultural understanding and experience, and expressing that in liturgy and ritual. So the marriage and then the initiation of your children. But I won't go on, but I've just got 2 little bits I'd like to share from the book. And it's in that chapter of the Circle of Love. And Kane, thanks for your words there. And it was, Michael hadn't realised that Jed and Yasmin were going to be baptised on one of those, my visits to Victor Harbour with you. And of course, baptisms, weddings, Michael, it meant so much to him, that little speech that he would make. And he would always use Indigenous language from the Aranda or Pitjantjatjara peoples, and share a little bit of that wisdom, and he'd relate the Indigenous experience to your family experience, because that's been so much part of your family. So he heard of the baptism about to happen the next day. I began planning immediately. It had been my habit to prepare a speech for family weddings, for baptisms and funerals over the years. It was one of my great joys, a chance to speak from the heart to the family about the values and the principles that have inspired our family. I love it. The kids all know that and allow me a space to get up and give my spiel. I knew that this year would be no different. And then we turn over the page, Kane. I can see you smiling there. And it was different. He says, my turn came to speak, but I couldn't speak. And it wasn't because of his MND, which sort of didn't stop him actually, but I couldn't speak. But then, being me, I did. I was really emotional and crying while I said, I think you all know that I love to talk at these gatherings, but today I don't have anything to say. I've just become redundant. Kane has already said all that I was going to say. The baton has been passed. Jude and I have done our work. The values of our family are firmly embedded in our sons and daughters. And that's my little contribution today. Jude and I'm so conscious, as all you, the children are so conscious of Jude there in the nursing home and in her dementia. But she's been, in a sense, the silent and not so silent partner of this amazing journey of Michael. Her knowledge of and integration with and love of and relationship with the Indigenous people have been such an enormous part of this journey. And then, of course, they're both so proud of you children who have taken up the baton and are keeping alive this journey. And your little sharing there, Majella, that was so significant and so special. So, so that's just my sharing. The family really incarnates what Michael has shared and passed on to them. May they continue to do that in the extraordinary way that they are extraordinary people too.
Thank you very much, Penny.